Okay, we'll cover all these, and let's see if we get time. We'll practice some more on this. Okay, let's start from question number 3. Tell me, can you see the screen clearly?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
It's clear? All right. Let's see question number 3 now. Question number 3 says, Arman walks 1 kilometer towards east and then he turns to south and walks 5 kilometers. Now this is the second type of question that we had done in example also, right? Angle change is not given to us in this. They've just given us the directions and we have to make the arrangement out of these instructions that are given. All right. Okay. So let's see what are the instructions. That Arman started walking 1 kilometer towards east, and then they've given us that he has taken several turns after that. Okay. First, he has turned to south and walked 5 kilometers. Then again he turns to east and walks 2 kilometers. And then finally he again turns to north and walks for 9 kilometers. So this is, we like using these instructions, what we'll do, we'll make an arrangement out of this. And then at the end we have to tell that in which direction is he now with respect to the starting point, from the point from where he had started. Have you understood the question first of all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, chalo, let's see how we make this arrangement. I hope you have notebook with you. Okay, you'll also draw with me. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the first step that he took, he walked 1 kilometer towards east. So let us say we'll take one starting point. Okay, let's say this is the starting point. Let us name it as S just to denote. Okay, this is the starting point. So first of all, he walked 1 kilometer towards east. Okay, so let us make the directions over here so that we don't get confused. This is north, south, east, and west. So he walked 1 kilometer towards east. Towards east means towards the right hand side. See, is this correct? Right side?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And how many kilometers? 1 kilometer he had walked. So what we'll do? We'll just write above this line, we'll write 1 kilometers to denote the distance that he had moved. Okay, then he had reached this point. Now from this point, what is the see? The next instruction, what is given? That then he turns to south. Then he turns to south. That means he'll turn downwards. Correct? Yes.
Yes.
And when he turns to south, how many kilometers he has walked? 5 kilometers. So let us write 5 kilometers over here. This is 5 kilometers. Now he has reached this point. Next instruction is, again he turns to east and walks 2 kilometers. So again from this point he'll walk towards east. So towards east again will be this direction, right? And how many
Yes.
kilometers? 2 kilometers. Let us write 2 kilometers over here like this. Now he has reached till here. And finally, what is the final turn that he has taken? Finally, he turns to north and walks 9 kilometers. Now he has turned towards north again and walked for 9 kilometers. All right. Now, how much will be 9 kilometers? See, till here, if he has come till here, how much will be this distance? It is in line with the, yeah, this will also be 5 kilometers, right? Till here it will be 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but he has walked how many kilometers?
13 kilometers.
9, yeah, not 13. Total he has to cover 9 kilometers. So from this point, if we name these points separately, let us say that this is S. Let us say this is A point, this is B point, this is C point. Okay. and from C point he has to cover total 9 kilometers. Okay, so till here is 5, but he has to cover total 9 kilometers. That means how many kilometers more? 9 kilometers he has to move. Suppose this is D point. Till D point he has moved 5 kilometers, but total he has to move 9 kilometers. That means how many kilometers are left? Out of 9 kilometers, 5 kilometers he has traveled and reached till point D. But total he is walking 9 kilometers towards north. That means 9 minus 5, which is 4 kilometers. So that means from D point he will walk 4 more kilometers towards the north direction. And he'll reach at this point. Let us name this point as E point. Tell me, did you get it or not? First, he walked for 1 kilometer towards east, then 5 kilometers towards south, again 2 kilometers towards east, and then total 9 kilometers towards north. And now you can see that this entire distance, that is the distance between C and E. Can you see? This entire distance is how many kilometers? 5 plus 4, that is 9 kilometers only,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yeah, so that means now what is the final position? Final position is E. Now he's standing at E point. All right, we have drawn the entire arrangement. Understood this much? Understood this much, Sanaya? Okay, quickly reply, then we'll proceed. We'll see what is the question asked. The question asked is, in which direction is he now with respect to the starting point? So what is the starting point? The starting point was S. He had started from S and finally he had reached till E point. Isn't it? Say yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. So now, will you try? In which direction is he now with respect to the starting point? That means what we have to check? The relation between which two points? This is the starting point S and this is the final point E. We have drawn the entire arrangement and now we have to tell that in which direction is he finally with respect to the starting point. Starting point was S, right?
It's east.
Very nice. It is east also, but along with east?
Northeast.
Yes, very good. So that means E is the final point, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So which option C? Option number A will be the correct answer, northeast. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Correct. Let's see the next one now. Okay, let's wait for 2 minutes. Inaya has also joined. I'll quickly repeat this question for her and then we see the fourth one. Hello, Inaya. Good morning.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, Naya, we are continuing with the questions, direction test that we started yesterday. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we have already covered question number 3. I'll quickly repeat it for you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See, Naya, what was given in question number 3? Some instructions are given to us. Okay, instead of angle change now, they have given us the instructions that there is a person, Arman, and he is walking towards these directions, taking several turns. Okay, following these instructions we have to draw an arrangement based on this, and then whatever will the question will be asked, we'll answer that based on the arrangement that we'll make. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so I'll draw it again. Question was that Arman walks 1 kilometer towards east and then he turns to south and walks for 5 kilometers and then followed by some more turns. So from the first point, we'll start drawing the arrangement. So first point was that Arman walks 1 kilometer towards east. So what did we do? Wait, Sanaya, let me draw it. Okay, I'll draw it over here. These are the directions that we have: north, south, east, and west. Uh, okay, Sanaya, also keep your camera on.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, keep it on. Yes, Inaya, so what we'll do, we will start, let us take this point as the starting point. Okay, we'll start from a point and we'll name this point as, let us name this point as S. The first instruction is Arman walks 1 kilometer towards east. So we'll see which is the east direction towards the right hand side. So we'll draw a line like this. Okay, and how many kilometers he has walked? 1 kilometers. So we'll write 1 kilometers above this line to denote that how many kilometers he moved. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now he has reached this point. Then next instruction that is given, that then he turns to south and walks 5 kilometers. Now that means from this point, let us name this point as, again, any point we can, let us name it as T. Then from this point, he turns to south and walks for 5 kilometers. So that means this much distance will be 5 kilometers towards south. From point T, he has moved towards south for 5 kilometers. Let us name this point as U. Okay. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
followed by again he turns to east and walks for 2 kilometers. So from point U, again he turns and walks towards east. So now again east direction will be this direction, right? And for 2 kilometers, so we'll write 2 kilometers like this. Let us name this point as V. And then the final turn that he took, finally, he turns to north and walks for 9 kilometers. So from point V, he will travel 9 kilometers towards north direction. Are you getting, Inaya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So from point V, if we draw 9 kilometers, see how much long line we'll have to draw. If we count till here in a straight line with T, till here will be 5 kilometers, isn't it? Till here will be 5 kilometers. But total he has to walk how many kilometers towards north? 9 kilometers. So that means 4 more kilometers from here. From this point, 4 more kilometers. Let us say that this point is W. Total हो गया ना 9 kilometers from V to W. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we have drawn arrangement like this following all these instructions. Okay. Next, the final, okay, this was the final turn. Now the question asked is, in which direction is he now with respect to the starting point? Now that means we have to find the relation between which two points, which two directions. This was the starting point and W is the final point at which he is standing. Okay, the question asks this, that what, in which direction is he now with respect to the starting point? Okay, it is not asked that which direction is he facing now. Okay, if it was asked that in which direction is he facing now, then the answer would have been north direction, because he was, the final turn that he took was towards north. So if the question was that in which direction is he facing now, then answer would have been north direction, isn't it? But the question here is that in which direction is he now with respect to the starting point. That means we have to find the relation, the direction between, we have to find the direction of W, that is the final position, with respect to the starting position, which is S. So Inaya, will you tell the answer? Sanaya has already told it correctly. W is in which direction with respect to S?
Ma'am, it would be north
Yes.
east.
Yes, very good. Correct. Good. You have also told it correctly. Answer will be northeast. So we'll see the option. Options will be option number 1. Northeast will be the correct answer. Right? Okay. Is it clear? Should we move to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sanaya, I hope you're here. Keep your camera on, please.
Yes.
Yeah. Chalo, I'll erase this. Let's see. Next question. Question number 4. Meenal was facing the school at first. Okay, this is Meenal who is at the center, and different positions, different places are given surrounding Meenal. Okay, now the question is that Meenal was facing the school at first. So we'll see where is the school. School is over here. Meenal was facing the school. That means she was facing towards south direction. School is in the south direction, right?
Yes, ma'am.
After she made a turn, she was facing the swimming complex. So they're saying that she took a turn. Now that turn can be clockwise direction also and in the anti-clockwise direction also. Okay, they have not stated that towards which direction she moved. It's just given that when she took a turn, she was finally facing the swimming complex. Where is the swimming complex? It is over here. Now we have to tell that what was the angle and direction of her turn. Okay, we have to tell that in which direction, like by what angle she moved in order to reach the swimming complex, and towards which direction, towards clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Okay, now see, so if she wants to reach the swimming complex, there are two ways. Either she can move in the anti-clockwise direction, right? Or either, yes, Sanaya, that's correct answer, good. Or either she can move towards the clockwise direction. Two ways are there, right? So we have four options. Out of these four options, whatever option will be given, like out of these two options that we have, whichever will be there in the options, we'll mark that as the right option. Okay, let us find both the ways by which she can reach the swimming complex. Okay, so if she moves towards, like let's take the short route first. What will be the shortest route? If she moves in the anti-clockwise direction, isn't it? This will be the anti-clockwise direction if she moves from her left hand side. Yes or no? Yes, Sanaya, is that correct?
Ma'am, it would be 90-degree anti-clockwise.
Very nice, correct. Both of you are correct. So it will be, if she moves from the anti-clockwise direction, it will be 90 degrees anti-clockwise, because this one turn will be 45 degrees and another turn, another 45 degrees. That will together make 90 degrees. So one option can be 90 degrees anti-clockwise, right? We already have it in the options. Option number B, we already have it, that 90-degree anti-clockwise will be the correct answer. Okay, now also tell me, chalo, iska to answer we have got it, hai na? 90 degrees anti-clockwise direction. What if she has to move in the clockwise direction only? What should be the angle turn? Tell me for this also. What should be the angle turn if she wants to move from the clockwise direction only, not anti-clockwise, clockwise only. So what will be the turn?
215 degree.
Okay, so Inaya is saying 215 degrees. Inaya, you also tell. What do you think?
Ma'am,
Means
I'm doing. Yes, ma'am.
Inaya, just add the angles again. Add the angles again.
Ma'am,
One turn is 45 degrees, right? This is 45 degrees.
ma'am,
One
2 minutes.
turn. Take your time and see. Sanaya, are you trying? Okay. Yes. Your answer is correct. Good, Sanaya. You have told the correct answer. I've seen it.
Ma'am, I was trying to do it orally.
Okay, okay. So you
Ma'am,
did it orally also? Yeah.
in anti-clockwise or clockwise?
In clock, see, anti-clockwise we have found the answer, na? Anti-clockwise, so we have found the answer. It is 90 degrees, isn't it? This one. Anti-clockwise, mein, to we have already found it. We have to find in the now, clockwise direction now. See, we can do multiplication also in this, na? The thing that you were, Sanaya, you were telling, na, yesterday, that we can multiply also instead of adding. Yeah, so we
Ma'am,
can
I
do that.
multiplied right now.
Okay, okay, good. So for one turn, the change in the angle is 45 degrees. And you can just see that how many turns she'll have to take in order to reach the swimming complex.
Ma'am, my answer has come 270-degree clockwise.
Very nice. Correct. That is correct. It should be 270 degrees clockwise. So these are the two ways in which we can reach this point. So out of these two options, see in the options, we are having 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So we'll mark this as the answer. All right. Correct. And how did we get to 270 degrees? Because she has taken how many turns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 turns she has taken. So if one turn constitutes 45 degrees for 6 turns, we can just multiply 45 multiplied by 6 and we'll get 270 degrees. I hope you have done it in the same way, both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
good. Correct. Let's see the next one now. Question number 5. Question number 5 says, Samantha is facing east. She makes 3 by 4 turn in the anti-clockwise direction and makes another half turn, 1 by 2 turn in the clockwise direction. In which direction is she facing now? Now, a new concept we can say. This is a little different. Let us
Ma'am,
first.
it came in my maths exam. This quarter, half.
It came. All right, all right. So, uh, you both aware of fractions? This is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
term is given in fractions, right? Inaya, you're clear with it? You know about fractions, right? Okay. So they're saying that first of all, Samantha is facing east direction. Okay. So if we have drawn the directions like this, let us draw it again over here. This is east direction. This is west, north, south. Let us draw the ordinal directions also. North, east, south, east, southwest, and northwest. Now she's facing towards east. That means this direction. She's facing east direction. Now she makes 3 by 4 turn. 3 by 4 turn means what? If we talk about one complete turn, one complete turn constitutes how many degrees? One complete turn?
Ma'am, 90 degrees?
Not 90, one complete circle. See, if that means if these are the directions, if she started from north and if she covers this entire circle. For example, if I am standing and I'm facing towards it, I'm facing the front, say towards north, and I turn around and I take a complete turn, and again I come to the same point. So this
Yes,
complete
ma'am. Like
angle,
a circle divided in Ma'am,
uh,
four parts.
what do you think should be the degree?
Ma'am, uh,
Yes, Anaya.
wait.
Think. See,
Um,
when we talk about directions also, each turn is 45 degrees, no? 45, 45, 45, 45. So what do you think should be the complete, one complete turn should be how many angles? The total turns are how
ma'am,
many?
one.
The total turns are how many? If we consider one turn, yes, Sanaya, that's correct. So let me also tell you, if one turn, we what one turn we are considering to be the uh, measurement, or we can say the angle between two ordinal directions, you know, between north and northeast. So if one turn is 45, total will be total angle, we can say, or total turn will be a 360-degree turn, isn't it? 45, 45, 8 turns total are there, 45 multiplied by 8, 360. And this you have to remember also. Okay, one complete turn, if we say, and if you want to write in the measure of angles, so it will be 360-degree angles. All right, okay, Naya? Yes, chalo.
Yes,
So that means they are saying that if, yes, if it is given that she makes a 3 by 4 turn, that means she makes 3 by 4 of the total angle, the complete angle. Turn means one turn means 360 degrees. One complete turn means 360 degrees. So they're saying that she's not making one complete turn, but she's making 3 by 4th of a turn. That means 3 by 4th of 360 degrees. Are you getting this particular point or not? Both of you? Sanaya, you have also got it?
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay, okay. Yes, Sanaya. What are you saying? Let me just read it. Okay, this came in your maths exam. Right. So, if we have 3 by 4th of 360 degrees, that will be how much when we solve it? Now, you know how to solve fractions. Have you done this? Multiplication of fractions. If we have to solve 3 by 4th of 360, how will we solve it? See, there are two ways of solving it. You know it? Any of
Ma'am,
you?
360. We will divide it in three parts.
Okay, not three parts, but in the denominator we have 4, right?
Oh,
In the division we have 4, yeah. So
yes.
what so again there are two ways of solving it. How? Either we can multiply 3 and 360 first, and whatever answer we'll get, we can divide it by 4, because in the denominator we have 4, no? So denominator mein whatever number we have, that means we are dividing this particular whatever is the measure into 4 parts. Getting? So either we can do like this, that 360 multiplied by 3 and divided by 4.
4.
Right? Either we can do by this, or what else we can do at this particular step. See, if we divided by, if we multiply 360 by 3, what we'll get? 60 is the 18 and 1, 1080 divided by 4, this we'll get. Okay, and then when we'll solve it further, we'll get 4 into 2 is 8 and 4 sevens are 28. We are getting 270 degrees in this way.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? 360 multiplied by 3 divided by 4, we got 1080 divided by 4, that means 270 degrees. So 3 by 4 of a turn means she is turning by 270 degrees. Okay, or one more way of solving this particular part, that what should be the angle change. In this particular step, instead of multiplying 360 and 3 first and then dividing it by 4, at this particular step only, what we can do, we can simplify the fractions. I'm not sure if you
Yes.
have done fractions simplifying or not, but we can do it like this also. That is, if in this particular step, just a minute. The screen got. Uh, Excuse me, sir, I'm unable to share the screen. Sir, are you there? Wait for a few minutes, sir. Inaya and Sanaya.
Ma'am, I come in 2 minutes.
Yes, yes, you may. So 3 by 4 of a turn means the angle turn is how much? 270 degrees.
7.
Okay. Yeah, and it is given that 3 by 4 turn in the anti-clockwise direction. So 270 degrees anti-clockwise. I'm just writing in short form, 270 degrees anti-clockwise. And then followed by one more turn, which is half a turn in the clockwise direction. Half a turn. Now, can you both try that? Half turn will be how many angles?
Yes, ma'am.
So one complete turn is 360 degrees. So half a turn will be how many degrees? This you have to find. Sanaya, I hope you're here only.
Ma'am, 170 degree.
Check it again. Half a turn. That means half of 360. Half a turn means half of 360 because one turn constitutes one complete turn. It means 360-degree turns. So half a turn means 360 divided by 2.
Ma'am, do I have to do 1/2 also?
See, 1 by 2 means half only. 1 by 2 of 360 means this only, that we are doing half of 360. So you can see that, yeah, you can see it that way, that we are multiplying 1 by 2 with 360. It means that only, that we are doing half of 360. Sanaya, keep your video on.
Ma'am, 180 degrees.
Yes, correct. It will be 180 degrees, and in which direction? In the clockwise direction. Right,
Yes.
it's given that half a turn in the clockwise direction. So these are the two turns that she has taken. Let us draw the directions again. So the question is that in which direction is she facing now? At first, in the beginning, she was facing east direction. She was facing east direction. So what we have to do? First, we'll make a 270-degree turn in the anti-clockwise direction, and then followed by 180 degrees turn in the clockwise direction. Let's see what we'll get. First, make 270 degrees anti-clockwise turn, and then from that particular point, again 180 degrees clockwise turn. Sanaya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
There, no? Okay. Please see if it is possible to keep your video on so that I can know that you are here
No,
only.
so I think it's closing again and again.
Okay, automatically it's closing. Chalo, no
Yes.
problem. You can turn it on again, then we'll see if it turns off. Try this one. Are you trying? Fifth one, Sanaya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Write your answers in the chat box whenever you're done. Okay, now you're getting this. Check it again. Did you mistake? Just check it again. First to 270 degrees anti-clockwise, and then after that 180 clockwise. Okay. This is your final answer? Okay, Sanaya, and your both of your answer is same, but this is again incomplete. Chalo, we'll discuss it. Both of you have answered south, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, yeah, so she will be facing south when she'll take 270 degrees anti-clockwise. See, let's see. From east direction, if she has to move in the anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise will be this direction towards the left side. Yes or no? Right? She'll move
Yes,
towards the left side. Yes. So if she'll move towards the left side, let's measure 270 degrees. So one turn is 45. So 270 degrees means like two turns will be 90. Then three turns will be 135. Four turns will be 180. And five turns will be 225. And then six turns will be 270. That means she'll be facing south direction when she has taken a 270 degrees anti-clockwise turn. So south she'll be facing when she has taken 270 degrees anti-clockwise turn. Isn't it? Yes? But
yes,
one more turn she has taken which is 180 degrees clockwise. Now from south direction, if we measure, if we see clockwise 180 degrees, how much it will be, like which direction it will be? From
ma'am.
south
It would
180 degrees,
be west, east,
180. Again
one.
see, 180 means how many turns? One, two, one, two, three, and four. Four turns में 180 will reach, no? 45. If we start from west, this will be 45, then 90, 45 degrees, then 90 degrees, isn't it? Then 135 degrees, and then 180 degrees. That means the final position will be north
Mm,
after taking 180 degrees clockwise. Also, you can just remember that 180 degrees, no, 180 degrees is always a straight line. Okay? 180 degrees is always a straight line. So whenever you see that 180 degrees turn is there, whether clockwise or anti-clockwise, it will just be the opposite direction of the direction which is at the starting. So if it is south, 180 degrees turn, if it will be there, whether anti-clockwise or clockwise, it will just be the opposite direction of south, that is north. Okay, if a person is in the west direction, 180 degrees turn, if that person takes, then he or she will be just the opposite of west, which is east. So 180 degree turns means just the opposite direction you will see. Okay, you don't even have to count the angles. Got it, both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, all right. Just a minute. Okay. Chalo, can I erase this? So answer is north, which is option number A. Got it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Should I repeat it or should we move to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Question number 6. The bus is moving towards the hotel. Okay, so there is, I think this question is incomplete or what? All right. The bus is moving towards the hotel. Say if this is the bus, this is the hotel. So this is moving towards the east direction. So I think this question is incomplete. There is nothing, no arrangement is given. So let us skip this one. Let's move to the next one. Okay. See, study the given figure and answer the questions based on it. A figure is given. There is a person. This person, Anu, sitting in
Oh,
the
ma'am,
center.
actually, we did this in the yesterday's class.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So question, this arrangement, I think, yeah, these places were the same, but question is
Yes,
different.
ma'am.
Yeah, questions will be different. Okay, the arrangement is the same, questions will be different. So this is the arrangement that we have. Now let's read question number 7. Anu is facing the park. Where is the park? Park is over here. So Anu is facing the park. What will she be facing if she turns 225 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction?
Auntie.
Anti-clockwise and 225 degrees. Let's find out. Solve it. Anti-clockwise again, that means towards the left. She'll move.
Ma'am, my answer has come church.
Okay, Inaya, let's see what's
Yes,
Inaya
ma'am,
doing.
mine is also church. I was sending in the chat.
Okay, okay. Yes, both of you all have done it correctly. The answer is church. That is correct. Because she was facing the park and she has taken anti-clockwise how many turns? One, two, three, four,
Five.
and five. Five turns, right? Five turns, right? Yes.
Yes. Ma'am,
Yeah.
Anu is my Masi's name.
Okay, that's nice. So you can tell her, right, that we had a question named on her name. Chalo. So let's see the next one. Question number 8, based on the same arrangement. Okay, now based on the same arrangement, if Anu is facing the library, what will she be facing if she turn 90 degrees anti-clockwise direction?
School.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Inaya, you have answered?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Let's Inaya also answer. Anti-clockwise means this direction.
Ma'am, school.
School, right? Good. It will be school. Easy, 90 degrees. Correct. School will get. Next is question number 9. Anu is facing the train station now. What will she be facing if she turn 270 degrees anti-clockwise? Now again anti-clockwise direction and 270 degrees starting from the train station.
270.
270 degrees anti-clockwise. That means again towards this
Ma'am, I
direction.
got my answer.
You've got your answer? Okay, you can send it to me.
Ma'am, I've sent it.
Yes, yes, that's correct. Good. That's the right answer.
Ma'am, can I go washroom?
Yeah, sure.